According to the ZANU PF spokesperson, who is also anti-Kudakwashe Tagwirei, I think we have seen him each and every time he gets to hold a microphone. He speaks strongly about Kudakwashe Tagwirei. This time around, he labeled him as xenophobic by saying businesses that are run by foreigners should be reserved for the people of Zimbabwe, an approach that is synonymous to what Operation Dudula in South Africa has been doing. According to this reliable publication in Zimbabwe, it says Christopher Mtswangwa was quoted saying all the dramas that we were seeing paraded by the Barakashis in Harare province have been stopped. And Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa says he is no longer interested in 2030 term extension. We are getting different vibes. Let me read from this paper. I mean, it runs with a title, Why Mutswangwa Backtracked on 2030. And it says, President Emerson Mnangagwa has put brakes on ZANU PF Harare Province's frenzied campaign for a controversial resolution to extend his term in office to 2030 after the rallies exposed serious fault lines in the ruling party. It has been revealed. ZANU PF spokesperson Chris Mutswangwa told journalists that Mnangagwa was not interested in staying in power beyond 2028 when his term comes to an end. 3 years time. Mutswangwa, however, said the 2030 resolution would remain on the agenda in a statement that left many people confused. We had our resolution number 1 at the party conference in Bulawayo, which said that President Mnangagwa remains the president of Zimbabwe until 2030, and that resolution was unanimously made by a majority. He said at the press conference, the decision of the president in 2027 will decide where the party will go, as we have a Congress in 2027. If you declare yourself as a candidate ahead of the party itself, and the party having not announced the availability of a vacancy in the presidency, it is totally wrong. As ZANU PF Politburo member said, Mutswangwa's press conference was convened after concerns grew in the ruling party that the activities in Harare were being used by some to position themselves in the succession race. The official said the ZANU PF spokesperson had Mnangagwa's blessings to make the pronouncement. Mutswangwa did not mention any names in his blistering attack, but there is speculation that businessman Kudakwashe Tagwirei, who has played a prominent role in the Harare rallies, was the target. He spoke about an official who made a pronouncement on foreign business owners, which he said were xenophobic. Tagwirei had told one of the rallies that ZANU PF must enforce its Mutare Conference resolution to bar foreigners from certain sectors of the economy. Certain things are only said by the president, Mutswangwa told journalists. They are not said by everybody. Otherwise, everybody would think they can be president, can be seen giving policies from his platform. It may not be too late, particularly for people who want to be president, to go back to the Chitepo school of ideology. I have mentioned it before. Yesterday, Mutswangwa said he could not comment because he was attending meetings in Mozambique where Mnangagwa was on a state visit. Tagwirei has been touted as Mnangagwa's preferred successor ahead of Vice President Constantino Chiwenga. Chiwenga recently came under attack from ZANU PF Secretary for Legal Affairs Ziambi, refusing to endorse the 2030 agenda. Ziambi accused the VP of being disloyal and trying to sabotage Mnangagwa after the former army commander produced a dossier that exposed the alleged capture of ZANU PF by controversial business people that were using the proximity to power to loot state resources. According to its constitution, ZANU PF must choose its next leader in 2027, and Chiwenga is regarded as the front runner in some circles. So this is the story that was run by one of the publications in Zimbabwe, a reliable one, and it quotes a source in ZANU PF, which is part of the central committee, as well as also the Politburo of ZANU PF. Specifically stating that that press briefing which Chris Mutswangwa did, he had the blessings of Emmerson Tambutso Mnangagwa, and Emmerson Tambutso Mnangagwa clearly instructed Chris Mutswangwa to communicate that he should be stopped. So all that drama, all that money that was paraded, and the noise that was done in Harare Province, the actions and the efforts of Barakashi were just urinated by Emmerson Tambutso Mnangagwa. What may have forced Mnangagwa to turn against his preferred successor, Kudakwashe Tagwirei, and actually stop him in such an embarrassing manner? I think it is because of the pressure that is being put by retired General Chiwenga. It must be underscored that as much as retired General Chiwenga is not holding rallies to actually speak out about what is politically obtaining in ZANU PF, he is definitely privately engaging with Emmerson Tambutso Mnangagwa and telling him his mind. I'm sure Emmerson Tambutso Mnangagwa is quite aware. He is quite aware that there is high probability that he is engaged, and he knows that he is engaged, and that is why does he want to stop Kudakwashe Tagwirei himself? I don't think so. But because of pressure that is exerted by retired General Chiwenga, that is why Mnangagwa has not publicly said that in 2030 he would actually be president. He has not endorsed that publicly. He has never said that in 2030 he would be there. It is his supporters who are saying this, but also you would be blind politically to think that the supporters are just doing this through their own budget and they are just doing their own thing. And even also to think that what was done by Kudakwashe Tagwirei, he was doing that from his own head without the instruction from Emmerson Tambutso Mnangagwa. Definitely an instruction was given for all the Zwikananders to do those particular meetings. But when Mnangagwa realized that there was so much pressure, he decided to send a readily available Chris Mutswangwa to go and fire bullet on the anointed man by Emmerson Tambutso Mnangagwa to take over from him. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars.